Okay, it says this meeting is being live streamed.
Yep. So thanks so much for being here tonight, everyone. Welcome to our last meeting of 2021. My name is Stephen Buckland. I'm the current club president, and I've got a couple updates to share before we get into the rest of tonight's meeting. So first up here, everyone should have received our November and December newsletter in the mail earlier this month. It includes articles on the Linkoff foray, a new book on polypores of Eastern and Central North America, details on mushroom bingo, and hold on. There's some weird echo happening. So I muted everyone and let me jump back in here. Yeah, and of course the winners of this year's photo contest are in the most recent newsletter. If you have something you'd like to contribute to the newsletter, submissions are always welcome. You can contact Cecily Franklin. And yeah, next issue will be out spring 2022. Looking forward to it. Since our last meeting, we've had a couple of walks. First was October 30th at Nob Hill Park. And this was actually following the day before Fluff led a foraging class at the new Public Lands retail store in Cranberry. And then they held this walk the next day at Nob Hill Park. There were well over 20 people in attendance, and it looks like they found a lot of cool stuff. A lot of little brown mushrooms. I saw a photo that had like a dozen or more LBMs, but looked like a good time. And then on Halloween, Kara led a walk at Todd Nature Reserve. Anything you want to say about that one, Kara? Actually, I don't know if you can. I think
No, I muted myself.
Okay.
So I can talk. That was a lot of fun. Some people brought cookies. I brought candy, candy, like little candy bars we gave out. People really seemed into it. We had a lot of fun. We found some really, really interesting fungi there. A Puzarella, some Macrotyphula, as you can see in the photo here, those thin, slender ones. That was a really fun one for me because that was the first time I saw that particular one. Yeah, like we really killed it species-wise. We found a lot of really good stuff that day. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I almost didn't want to stop. If it wasn't Halloween and I didn't have to take my son trick-or-treating, I could have seriously been there all day. In fact, I think John Plischke did stay longer. Well, we actually stayed past the walk, and then he even stayed longer.
Nice.
Tell them what your costume is.
Oh, I'm a dumpster fire. Yeah, it lit up too. It was awesome. It had like light up flames.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun that some people did actually dress up like Julie there, me and my kid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad it was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I could have been there. In terms of upcoming walks, we have one more walk before the end of the year, and this is going to be at Heartwood Acres on Friday, November 26th, next Friday. We're going to be meeting at the Middle Road parking lot pictured here. This is just a street view screen grab from Google Maps, but I just wanted to show the parking lot we'll be meeting at in case folks are used to going to the mansion side only. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks, identifiers from the club will be there, and it'll be good to see you there. This isn't quite a walk, but Mushroom Bingo is still ongoing. A lot of folks have been participating. but it's not too late to get started. You have until the 20th. So you still have what, like 4 days. Get out there, find some mushrooms, take some pictures, post them on iNaturalist. Kara, anything you want to say about mushroom bingo?
Yeah, if you found anything since October 20th, like from there on, you can post your, even if it's from the past, like so long as it's before October or after October 20th, it'll count for the bingo. And you could win one of these amazing prizes. I had too much trouble last year actually sending stuff out. We had a lot of issues. So I thought I'd do something easy that I can put in the card. And we got these cute little mushroom stickers, a whole bunch of them. And you get one for each bingo. And if you get 5 bingos, which I know John did, you can get a little mushroom too. They come
How'd
in
you go
different
on? How
colors.
did you get those things?
Amazon. Anyway, so yay, keep
Okay.
going. Good luck.
Woo! I don't think I have a bingo yet, but I'm getting close. All right, and another upcoming event, not exactly a mushroom walk, but there is a watercolor sale happening at the library in Fox Chapel, and it features local artist Lucia Wong, and I think Cecily might have had a few things she wanted to share.
Yeah, I went over on Saturday and I looked at everything. Lucia has been a member of the club and she lives close to Heartwood Acres. She draws a lot of different subjects, but one of them is wild mushrooms. She's got a website and all of her older prints are over there. And this year she has done about 8 new different wild mushrooms. The library is open 7 days a week. Sunday it's 1 to 5, and all of the other days it opens at 9 a.m. It's open a couple evenings a week, Tuesday and Thursday till 7. Now these mushroom prints are all triple matted and will fit into a standard 8x10 frame. So if you get a chance, just stop over and browse. The Cooper Siegel Library should be familiar to a lot of our members because we've had our Mushroom Education Day there, and we've had a monthly meeting there. It's at the intersection. It's on Fox Chapel Road. So hopefully you'll get a chance to stop over. Her watercolors will be there through February, the beginning of February.
Wonderful. And as an added bonus, I think if you are a WPMC member and you happen to buy some of her prints, I think about 10% of that sale will get donated to the club.
Yeah, she has offered to do that. So if you go and it doesn't just apply to the mushroom prints, if you buy any of her prints, show your membership card and see what they say. It should work.
Yeah. All right. In terms of our next monthly meeting, it'll be March 15th of next year. And here's the rest of the dates for next year. So get them on your calendar. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be meeting in person again. We'll see. Other upcoming events, we've got the date and venue for the 2022 Linkoff Memorial Foray. So Friday, September 23rd, we'll be back at Cook Forest with Dale Luthringer. And then on Saturday, the 24th, this year we'll be at the Lodge in North Park. So excited to see what it's like to host a foray there. And we're really excited to announce some of our guest mycologists for this year. So I wanted to announce that Arlene and Alan Bassett will be joining us. The Bassetts are pretty well known to anyone who's ever looked up mushroom field guides for North America. They've written a lot of books. So I'm really excited to be welcoming them to the Linkoff Foray next year. Arlene's going to be giving a presentation on polypore mushrooms. And Alan will be helping with the ID table and giving a table talk. Here's our membership report. As of this week, we broke 1,400 members. So again, setting records for the club. We've gained over 500 new members this year alone. So thank you so much to all of our members, new and old, for supporting the club. It's really awesome to see just so many people really appreciating the work that we do, joining and coming out to all of our different walks and events and stuff. So thanks for being a member. And if you're watching the recording of this and you aren't currently a member, here's some information on dues and benefits. Other benefits aside from those listed on this slide include you'll get an email of our bi-monthly newsletter, or you can pay for the hard copy version to be mailed to you. And you'll get updates on our mushroom walks and events. And you'll also receive a mushroom grow kit at our cultivation meeting. I just wanted to share a little bit about our mushroom ID button program. We don't have any buttons to give away tonight, but for those who don't know about this, if you feel confident in your ability to identify a certain number of mushrooms, you can submit a list of as many species as you want and earn a button for how many you can identify. So we award buttons at the 10, 25, 50, 75, 100, 150, and beyond levels. And yeah, if you post your photos to a platform like iNaturalist or Mushroom Observer, that can help you keep track. And it can be just a lot of fun to keep track of all the different species you've been able to find and identify over the years. So give it a shot if you haven't. And hopefully at our next meeting, we'll have some buttons to award. We do have some other awards to give away tonight, though. Every year in November, we give away the President's Award and the Outstanding Service Award. So this year, the President's Award is going to Kara Coulter.
What? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So
I had no idea.
I just really wanted to recognize Kara's contributions to the club this year. Not only does Kara serve as our vice president and walk chair, but she takes on a lot of other responsibilities and projects. A lot of things notably mentioned here, but really appreciate the artwork for the 4A t-shirt and organizing mushroom bingo and all the other fun things that we do for the club. So just wanted to give you this award.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
And someday you'll get a physical copy of this, but for now it exists only here.
That's fine.
All right. And the next award I'm gonna pass out, I guess, is the Outstanding Service Award. And this year, that is going to Fluff Burger. I'm not sure if Fluff's here or not, but congratulations, Fluff. But yeah, Fluff has really been dedicated to our club over the years. Fluff serves as our current education chair and 4A chair and has served on the board of directors in the past. This year, Fluff did a lot of work organizing the 4A, and not even a month later was like, oh, this place wants to host a foraging class and do a walk. Sure, I'll do it. Like Fluff is just always really eager to jump in and volunteer her time to just share her passion with others. And so I just really wanted to acknowledge Fluff's contributions to the club. And thank you, Fluff. All right. And that's about all I had for the business portion of the meeting. So if there's any other questions or announcements, I'll check the chat here, see if anyone had anything. When do we renew for 2022? Whenever you want. I think you can go on and renew now. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I put something in there. We will send out renewal notification email blast. Not sure when, but it'll be early next year. I think typically it's when we do that.
Sweet. Thanks, Jared. All right. I don't think there's any other questions. So tonight's meeting, I think we had talked about a virtual potluck. If anyone had dishes to share, and then we can get into member photos. So I'm going to stop the live stream now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen.